Hey guys, Ben with Red Dirt Chilies. I was just gonna make a quick video about pepper bacterial leaf spot. Something I haven't really seen a lot of is what it looks like in very early stages. Like you can look up Google Images or read research papers or whatever, and it's always like a field that's like kind of out of control. So I've probably got, let's say, especially this back row, the bigger ones, I have at least 5 to 10 infected plants. I've thrown away one back there, and there's a bucket over there. You can kind of see it, but I threw one of the buckets. He was my patient zero, or it was my patient zero, since they're male and female. But so I threw him. They threw them away, but it infected all my plants, obviously, which sucks. But you know, it is what it is. But anyway, my main point. So they don't show you what it looks like initially. And I see videos sometimes online where it's like, oh, like, is this pepper bacterial leaf spot? And so here's what it looks like. Okay, so this is a red primatale, which I'm very sad I won't be able to keep because these pods are amazing. They look like apocalypse scorpions more than the traditional. I like that pheno a lot more. I love the apocalypse scorpion look. Anyway, so I saw a little infected piece. Not there. Hopefully I can find it again. I went and got my phone after I saw it. Is that? Well, here's a different piece, but okay. So you see that? Left corner of the plant leaf right there. Hard to see, but that is the most destructive disease you can get as a pepper grower. Early stages, obviously. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pinch it off. Yeah, take it off right there. So now, obviously, need to wash my hands afterwards, you know, because it's extremely infectious. But that's really the only thing I wanted to do with this video. I just wanted to show y'all how it looks like when it's small, you know, when it's not out of control. Because there's several of these plants have. That one over there, that yellow one. I've actually grown one of the yellow ones in a cup over here, and it's already, you know, after like the 6th leaf, it got infected, you know. Here is the chocolate scorpion that is not shown signs of infection yet. So I'm hoping that, you know, I'll be able to save some of these seeds. But regardless, the point of the video is that that's what it looks like. It's a very small oily spot. You can rub it with your fingers and it'll feel oily. Make sure you wash your hands. It's very infectious. It can spread in a lot of different ways. It gets in the soil. I mean, you can read about it yourself. But yeah, it just looks like a little oil dot, like a pin point. And that's what it showed up in mine as first. And it obviously progressed from there. I didn't know what it was, so I ended up, you know, I ended up throwing away a lot of plants before I even planted them out here, because I was like, well, you know, maybe blah, blah, blah. But here we are. So that's what it looks like when it's really very, you know, this is a handled garden. You know, I fought it back to some degree. You can read about what you need to do as far as combating it, but you can't get rid of it that well, I guess, or really anyway. But I also want to say that there is hope. I mean, tons of these are infected, and they still, you know, I still had a healthy season. I mean, that primatale, I don't know if you can kind of see it, but I mean, look at all those pods, you know, very healthy plant, you know. So even if you have bacterial leaf spot, which is that's the worst disease, you know, it's the worst. So even if you have it, you can still have a good, successful season. I think that's an important thing to mention too, because there's not really a lot of discussion online about a realistic view of what an infected garden looks like, especially from a home grower's perspective. You know, a lot of the research papers are about commercial, you know, West Virginia or New Mexico State, etc. So anyway, that is what a pepper bacterial leaf spot looks like initially. I just tear off the leaf, and then here's what a pepper bacterial leaf spot garden looks like as well. There's, you know, 10, 15 plants here infected. So hopefully next year we'll be able to till the soil, and hopefully it'll be, you know, be gone, and I'll have a better crop next year, a healthier crop. I know I'm thinking about saving some of the seeds, but, you know, we'll see. Anyway, that's the video, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.